All right, vapesters, hang on to your Voop shoots, because today we're getting ciggity with it. Well, at least we're getting CigGo T with it. So that's right, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new CigGo T temperature control 100-watt mod. I've got one here that I've been vaping on in gray. I've been using the temperature control. It comes with the clear T tank already with it, with the NI 200 coils. It is actually one of the best temperature control vapes I've had to date. But this is one of the few mods that actually kicks out just about as big a clouds, as you can see here as we get back into focus, on temperature control as it does in power mode. But before we get into how it vapes, we're going to take a look at the box and how it comes. Now this is the blue one. As soon as I saw that it came in blue as well, I knew I had to open one more. All right, guys, for your close-up view, you can see you've got your NI 200 coil, your clear T tank, wall charger, and then the mod itself. The only thing that's not on this top layer is hiding under the mod, and that is the charging cord. And you're going to want to take note, unlike most of the popular mods out there right now, this one does not use a micro USB. So your charger looks like that, and it's going to go right in that little charging hole right here. So the mod itself has two built-in 2500 mAh batteries. So I believe that's going to give you 5000 mAh of vaping power. But an awesome little shape to the mod. It kind of just fits really nice like a trigger. And then I pop the button right here with my thumb. And as I said, your mod is actually going to come with the clear T tank, which I'll show you guys a little bit more of that in just a second here. I don't believe you can buy the tank separate, so I am going to go ahead and include that in the review today and just do the whole thing. But really nice looking little unit and a really nice feeling unit. You do have a little bit of that rubbery feel to the top here, kind of. And all of the corners are smooth. No sharp edges anywhere on this thing. Very nice, very comfortable. So before we get into the tank, I'll give you guys the specs on the mod itself. It will vape in ranges of 3 volts up to 8 volts or 1 watt up to 100 watts. And that's in power mode. In temperature mode, it can vape from between 100 degrees to 300, and in Fahrenheit, from 212 up to 572. And I know a lot of temperature control mods go up to 600, and this one only does 572, but the 572 on this mod is more than enough to give you a great vape. You guys will see that in just a minute. And as far as I could find, it said it does resistances down to 0.2, but the coils that they send you are the 0.2 NI 200 coils. And I'll show you guys right now when you open up this tank. The coil is actually already mounted in the tank. The extra piece up here is a metal drip tip that you can switch out with the black one that it has now if you want. All right, so you do have an adjustable airflow, pretty standard right here. But besides that, you also have an adjustable juice intake. I'm gonna see if you guys can see this. You spin the top and you will see it swivel in there. Let's see if we can get you guys in on. There you go. So you can actually adjust how big of a juice intake you have going. All right, and then the tank itself is a bottom fill 3.5 milliliter tank with a 510 threading. Today I'm gonna be filling it with some of my Rasta vape. This is a mixed berry vanilla cream fruit. Sounds nice. All right, guys, a very easy fill. Plenty of space around that center chimney there. And then that juice hole adjustment, you're probably gonna use that depending on how heavy of a cloud you're trying to blow, as well as what your PG-VG mix is. If you have a very thick VG mix, you're definitely gonna want those holes opened all the way. If you feel like you're getting a little bit of flooding or too much juice, you can close them down a little bit. I'll show you guys how to control the screen and things. It has a unique placement of the screen down here on the bottom. All right, guys, so you just need to click the unit 5 times to turn it back on. Bam, there we go. You can see we are in Celsius right now. So all you have to do is push the button up or down to adjust it. You're gonna see the adjustments right over here on the side. Once you got the temperature you want, you just click the button and it will start vaping. And if you wanna switch over to Fahrenheit, you just click the button twice. Now you are in Fahrenheit, and you can adjust up or down in 0.1 increments. All right, and to switch from temperature control mode to power mode, you just press the button simultaneously. There we go. And if you are in power mode, to switch from voltage to wattage, you just press the buttons twice. And away you go. All right, guys, so I've got this set in Fahrenheit right now at 572 degrees, which is maxed out. This is on the NI 200.2 resistance coil that come with it. So the only thing you're gonna need to add is the juice. Otherwise, you can do this right out of the box. Whoo! For a temperature controlled vape, man, those are just about the densest, thickest clouds I think I've seen produced from a TC mod. No joke. Now that's how you get CigGo with some temperature control vape. And then once you've got it set, like I do right now at my preferred temperature, there's really nothing else to do. You just got one button on the whole unit. The screen is kind of hidden on the bottom, but you really don't need to use it again. Temperature control mode, it doesn't even show you the resistance of your coils because you really don't even need to know. You just stick a coil on here. This is going to go ahead and adjust the wattage or voltage or whatever based on the coils that you put in there. But the other mod, that you can just use the stock coil that comes with it, pop it on the mod and start blowing clouds like this. I'll switch it over to variable wattage and we'll go ahead and try a 100 watt vape on this 0.25 resistance crown tank coil. I gotta say, for a tiny little box mod like this, it's pretty impressive that this thing goes up to 100 watts. Whoo! Another great vape. So if you guys are looking for a very simple, easy to use, little handheld all-in-one box mod, this is something you aren't gonna have to buy 18650 batteries. You won't need a separate charger. You can do everything you need to do right here from the unit itself. I believe it runs for around the $70, $80 price range, but for everything you get with it, the built-in batteries, the tank, the fact that you don't need a separate charger for the batteries, all of that, I would say it's a good deal. And if you're somebody who's really been waiting for a really good temperature control mod to go ahead and try temperature control, this is the one. This is probably the first mod I've actually preferred the TC mode to the power mode. All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. I've demonstrated what you guys can do with this CigGo mod, or the CigGo T, however you wanna pronounce it. I will put a link right underneath this video down in the crotch box where you can go check out this CigGo T for yourself. If you're feeling lucky, you can hang out and wait for the giveaway because we got 3 more, one in every color, a blue, a gray, and some kind of pink or something. So as soon as we announce the winners for those X Cube 2 giveaways, this will be one of the next ones on the list.
And don't forget to subscribe to Indoorsmokers. Come on, Will, what else have you got to do? Seriously.
All right, guys, don't forget, subscribe, like, do all that jazz. Tell me what you think about the CigGo T down in the comments. And then be sure you tune in tomorrow for our Friday video right back here. See you then.